What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to some of the dumbest things that Americans have ever said on the internet. So, today, I want to take a look at some of these examples of the stupidest things that my fellow Americans have posted. And, I'm very aware that we have a bad reputation of saying really ignorant things. Like, Americans are known for this. So today, I want to take a look at these and actually try to set the record straight on some of this. So let's take a look. Starting with this is a post where an American said the United States should have been directly seated to the World Cup quarters. Like, we should get special treatment? Like, are we still complaining about the World Cup? We should be happy that we did as good as we did in the World Cup. Like, that, we did good. Why should we be directly in the quarterfinals? Like, we shouldn't have to do the group stages or anything? Why do we get special treatment? Hosting costs billions? Like, the host country should get special, like, skip a bunch of matches? What? Just because you. What? That. There have been many other countries to host the World Cup, and nobody else asked for special treat. Why? Oh my god. It's so bad. And they say small nations contribute nothing? Okay. This. Small nations? Nations smaller than us beat us. And smaller nations than the United States won the entire World Cup. So, what do you mean small nations contribute nothing? Those are the countries that beat us and are better than us. This just seems like a whole bunch of complaining. Honestly, like discrimination, entitlement. What is this? The hosts deserve rest to face the powerhouses like England, Brazil, Italy at full strength? You're, you're literally saying that the United States couldn't beat England, Brazil, Italy unless we're completely rested? Like, we need special treatment. We're not good enough to beat the other teams on a fair playing field. We should get to skip all the other matches? This is literally saying how bad we are. This is like the opposite of whatever this American thinks they're saying. This makes us look terrible. Everyone uses our stadiums, our infrastructure, no debate. Just oh my goodness. This is something else. I can't believe there's Americans who actually think this. Just because we're the host, that in and of itself is an honor that we get to host the World Cup and people will travel here and all the teams play here. That's a privilege. We don't get special like treatment. We get like special placement straight into the quarterfinals. No one else has ever asked for that. Why are and it says, well, this was a response to another post where it said Belgium players celebrated eliminating the United States from the World Cup by doing the Trump dance. did, did they? Well, yeah, if you beat another team, that's your right to celebrate. But to me, this whole thing just seems like an American who's very insecure and very upset that the United States lost at something. Also, with the whole, yeah, we were eliminated by Belgium, right? And that was after that crazy controversy where, like, there was an American football player who was who was banned, right? He wasn't he got a red card, or one of our players was not supposed to be able to play in that match versus Belgium, but Trump made like a phone call, or we complained so much and we did get special treatment. That American player was unbanned and got to play, and we still lost. So, like, even with all that, that was already enough of a controversy. So, oh my God. Man, there's Americans who are like really salty about the World Cup and and the fact that we hosted it and didn't. What? Okay. This people, I know there were people who were already like not happy that the US was hosting. And that's just another reason probably why people are like, geez, even I'm shaking my head at that one. Anyway, this says, when the air smells like fresh dirt, no one is smiling, there are no ads anywhere, and everyone is dressed 15 years out of style. So this is a post by an American. I'm not sure where they are, but I think it's somewhere in Europe. And they're saying that they're complaining that the air smells like fresh dirt. Doesn't that mean it actually smells like the earth, like natural? What they're mad that it doesn't smell like processed foods and like fake plastic or something. What do you want it to smell like? That sounds nice. Fresh dirt, like the earth. Complaining about that. Complaining no one is smiling. I mean, I feel like here in the US, we have like an unrealistic expectation that everyone has to be happy. Honestly, if you think there's more smiling in the US or something, it's an act. It's not real. It's like we put on a face to act like we're happy, or like it's not honest. Whereas it feels like maybe in other countries, you don't have to walk around like life is so great. Like that's not genuine. No one really does that. So, it just seems like normal people, like you don't have to walk around smiling. There are no ads. That's a good thing. What is this? You're complaining that there's no advertisements? That sounds great. Why would you want billboards selling giant vats of sour cream and cereal? Why would you want ads? Ads suck. They're complaining that there's no ads? And everyone is dressed 15 years out of style. Maybe that's just the style of whatever country you're in. Other countries have other styles. There's probably other countries that think Americans dress weird. So basically, this American went to another country. I'm not exactly sure where. And did nothing but complain that it's not exactly like the United States. Oh, dirt? No smiling? Which is funny because this sounds like the most miserable person ever who's they're not smiling, I bet. Okay. This is some comments where an American said, "Hot and cold water are separate. How the hell would you wash your hands? Wait, they don't." Okay. The grammar might not be great here. Typical American comment. Hot and cold water are separate. Or maybe there's just not any context. The context is they're talking about, I think, the UK, where in the UK, isn't the hot and cold separate? Especially in like older houses, right? Like separate faucets. How would you wash your hands? Oh, wait, they don't? Then this British person responded, saying, "Why would separate hot and cold taps affect our ability to wash our hands?" Exactly. Thank you. Exactly what I was thinking. Why would having separate hot and cold faucets or taps, why would that mean you can't wash your hands? What is that? Just turn them on and put your hands underneath and you'll be washing your hands. Is this American okay? Why do they think British people don't wash their hands? I've never heard that one before. This seems like the craziest, most. Where do we even come up with this? Like, I know Americans don't really understand other cultures, but we don't have to make things up. This says, is Belgium the greatest soccer team of all time? These guys are monsters. And then somebody, so yeah, we lost to Belgium in the round of 16, I think, in the World Cup. Somebody responded saying, "No, you guys just aren't as good as you thought. Now you're getting humbled against the first average team you face." Oh my god. Oh my god. I see what's going on here. So there's Americans. Well, this is Pat McAfee, who I think is a sports commentator. Like Pat McAfee should know something about sport. Like I think it was a American football player or like a wrestler or something. Anyway, this is an American sports commentator, Pat McAfee. I'm pretty sure, showing how even he doesn't know anything about football. Is Belgium the greatest soccer team of all time? This just goes to show you how Americans think. If a team beats the US team, that must be the greatest team in the world. Belgium must be the greatest team in history if you beat us. It's like, no, Belgium is good, but the US isn't as good as we think. Like, I don't know if Belgium is average or I mean if they got to the quarterfinals, they're very, very, very good actually. But this is like this is clearly an American who's like, the team that beat us must be the best in the world to beat us. And it's like, no, no, that's not at all the case. This says Los Angeles is an English speaking city, period. I don't know about that. I mean, English is the dominant language in the United States, but Los Angeles is literally the angels in Spanish. You jar of expired mayonnaise. First of all, what an amazing insult to call someone a jar of expired mayonnaise. Poetic. Beautiful. Los Angeles is a Spanish word. I've never thought about that. So Los Angeles must have some kind of Spanish history to it. To be fair, like I've actually never thought of that before. Los Angeles means the angels? Huh. So yes, it's ironic that this American is like Los Angeles is English speaking. For one thing, like calm down. It's not a bad thing if there's like a little bit of other cultures in the US. Like Spanish culture, like some Spanish language. Like it's okay. We don't have to be upset about that. It can be a good thing. Instead, we're like, this is English only. English. It's like, calm down. Like, and we wonder why Americans don't know anything about other cultures because it triggers some of us, apparently. And then it's like, you don't even know how wrong you are because Los Angeles has Spanish roots, like that name. So if Spanish speakers need any more reason to be in Los Angeles, there you go. Yeah, it's just like a bad attitude, frankly. Like I didn't know the meaning or the history, but you don't have to have a bad attitude about it. Like, does Europe have a 4th of July? Oh, jeez. That's the US Independence Day. Why would Europe celebrate American independence. Do we celebrate any other country's independence or national days? No. Why are there Americans who think like this? Like we are the center of the universe? Does Europe have a 4th of July? We certainly do. It falls between the 3rd of July and the 5th of July. Yeah. Technically, yes, Europe has July 4th. And that's all it is to Europeans. It's just another day. It's in between the 5th and the 6th. It's the 4th. Um, there's a lot of European countries that have their own Independence Days or national celebration days, Constitution Days, whatever you want to call it. There are many other countries who have that, but it's not the 4th of July. That's our thing. That's America. Why do we think everybody has to do that? Like it's such a basic idea too. Like other countries don't care about our holidays, nor should they. And then this says America was founded in 1776. Yeah, we have our 250th anniversary coming. Um, Germany, 1871. Thanks, Germany. Someone responded to this saying there are jars of sauerkraut in Germany that are older than the US. Yeah. What is I don't know when Germany started, if that's the way. How would you say this? Germany is much older than the United States. So the US was founded 250 years ago. There's no way Germany started in 1871. Maybe that's like when Germany like founded its modern government or constitution or something. Maybe, I don't know. But German culture, German history is much older than the US. So why are we acting like America is older than Germany? There's literally no way. That there's jars of sauerkraut older than the Now I see what they're saying. No. That's like saying like, oh, like because modern China, like modern day Chinese government, since that's like 100 years old, Chinese culture is younger than the U.S. It's like no, China is thousands of years old, right? Like it doesn't work like that. Don't try to say that the U.S. is older than China or Germany or any. It's not true. No matter what kind of weird date you're pulling out, like no, 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 no. So, uh, this was difficult to get through, but oddly therapeutic to like, especially to put my own fellow Americans in their place, and because there's a lot of Americans who are very egotistical and ignorant, but say things that they don't know anything about, and a lot of complaining, and I just don't like it. As an American, this makes us all look bad. So I don't like it, and it's wrong, and we're calling it out. So if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of the stupid things that Americans have said on the internet. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.